evening, everyone. It is I, the fabulous Leo Brown, and I'm on here with a major update about everything, about my life, about all that good stuff. But before I get started, I want to say thank you to all of you who have been watching my channel, to all of you who have subscribed. I now am at, I think, 1,000 subscribers, and I'm so happy. I didn't have, to be honest, I know that my channel is not for everyone. I never thought that I would ever get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm very happy about that. It means a lot to me. Though, the YT is demonetizing my videos, but that's okay. I don't really care because I'm not really on here to make money. I came on here really to talk and promote my industry, my business, or my part of the business. And just be me. I didn't really come on here to make money because I don't think I could ever be. I don't think I could ever be a YouTuber. I don't think I could ever be a Shane or a Tyler or any of those, or any of the, even the big black YouTubers. That's not my gig. But anyway, but no shade to those that do that. But anywho, I came on here to talk about everything that's been going on in my world. So, first things first, the move. People have been asking me about my move to Houston. And yes, I am still moving. My move out date is April 25th. I actually just came back from Houston maybe 2 weeks ago. And I went apartment hunting, which Houston, y'all have a problem. Okay? Either that or I'm just lazy. It's probably the latter, but I'm just gonna say this. So in Houston, if you live, and shout out to all my Texans, if you live in Houston, Texas, comment below. Maybe you'll understand this. So in Houston, at least from my experience, your apartments are not in front of you. Like here where I live in the St. Louis area, your apartments literally are in front of you. You pull into your parking space and then bam, there's your apartment. Whereas in Houston you park, but then you walk over the river and through the woods, and then you get to your parking space. And I am not used to that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fickle. And also with me having a disability, I'm like, okay, this is a lot of walking. But the good thing about that was and is I've lost a lot of weight. Like I think I lost like a good 10 pounds from doing all the walking. So that was good. And I have finally found my own place. I shouldn't say my own place, but well no, it is. It'll be the first time that I'm living completely by myself. No roommates, no family to speak of, in that sense. And I'll say this. Is it scary? Yeah, it is. And I'm also going to include pictures too, so you guys can see it. You'll watch it after. You can see pictures of my new home. But at the same time, I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready to begin this new adventure, this new journey. I'm happy that everything is falling into place. Like I said before, my move out date is April 25th. As far as my health is concerned, because people ask me about my health. Health-wise, I am absolutely fantastic. I am working out a lot more, thankfully. Even though I did have some Talenti yogurt earlier today. No, Talenti gelato, and Ben and Jerry's yesterday. But hey, I give myself some cheat days. And really and truly, I don't diet. I actually just eat what I want to. And if if I have a craving for something, I just eat it. I'm not one to deprive myself because I know that diets don't work. Though I am looking forward to getting back into maybe doing my smoothies and things like that. But I work out 3 days a week and I do a combination of cardio, which I have a treadmill in my basement, and then I do kettlebells. I have kettlebells that I use. So I do a combination of that 3 days a week. Excuse me, and I make sure to do yoga and things like that, like stretches and stuff like that, because if you have CP or any form of any kind of disability, as you get older, what happens is you end up having like very arthritic issues, and I know for a fact I do. So, especially in my legs, like my lower body. So stretching is very important. Um, as far as my stomach issues are concerned, I am fantastic. I'm not having any stomach problems. Hold on, if I find some wood. Hold on. Okay. Knock on wood, I'm not having any stomach issues. Because as some of you know, I was in the hospital about I was in the hospital actually. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. I was in the hospital. And it was last summer. I was in the hospital for pancreatitis. And since then, I'm completely fine. I do watch what I eat. I try my best, to not go overboard. But as I said before, I am not on a diet. I eat what I want to. I don't eat it in excess. Like for instance, I won't buy a big old whole gallon of ice cream. Instead, I'll buy a pint of ice cream, and that's it. Because I'm like, if I buy a whole gallon of ice cream, I'll eat the whole thing. That's just how I am. I know that. Okay. Um, I'm slowly learning to eat healthier, to make healthier choices slowly, because it's a journey. It's not a destination. Trust and believe. Um, what else? Oh, and then I went to Atlanta. I just got back from Atlanta actually because here's how it worked. So I came from St. Louis, then I went to Houston, and that was to finalize my apartment to go apartment hunting. Now, let me kind of go into that. Then I'm going to Atlanta. So the first apartment I went to, I liked it. It was now. This is one thing I will give Houston. Y'all do not play when it comes to space because the first apartment I went into, it was 800 square feet. It was 949 a month, and no, it was 930 square feet. It was 949 a month, and it was one bedroom, one bath, one half bath, townhome. It was nice, but and maybe this is just me being superstitious, but I'm really one of those people where I like if the energy, if the I like the energy to be right. If the energy isn't right, I will not step foot in it. I just can't do it. So even though this apartment was huge, it was too much space because I realized like I don't have pets, I don't have kids. The pets are actually going with my brothers. And they found a place too, which I'm so happy about. Um, you know, I don't have kids, I don't have pets, I don't have anything like that. So I'm like, I don't need a lot of space. All it would cause me to do is to make more clutter, and I really don't want to do that. Let's see. So that was the first place. It was really nice, but it just wasn't. I don't know. It just didn't feel right. So, and this was a requirement for me. My place had to have a washer and dryer. I'm sorry. I am not a wash interior. I'm not a wash. No shade to the wash interiors or the laundromats because those are great businesses. But I am not that kind of girl. I have to have a washer and dryer in my apartment. Or if I can't have that, I have to have a washer and dryer hookup so I can buy one. So that was the first one, and it was nice, but it didn't fit me. So the second one I went to was beautiful, and I have actually pictures of that, but it was really really nice. It was really pretty, and it had everything I liked. It was in a good neighborhood, good area. The people were really really sweet, like really nice people, but it missed that one component, and that was a washer and dryer. So I passed on it. Came close to getting it though because I actually really liked it. Then I was coming from this apartment complex. And then I believe the apartment complex was called the first apartment complex I went to was called Briar West. The second one was the establishment. So I go to uh, I'm getting in my Uber and I'm like, or not my Uber, my Lyft, and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. Lord, I gotta find another apartment. And my Uber driver, her name was Catherine. Shout out to Catherine. And she said, well, why don't you try Woodlake? The Woodlake district. And I was like, what's that? Because I'm new. I don't know. I don't live in Houston, so I don't know. And she's like, well, the Woodlake district is really nice. It's in West Chase. I think you'd really like it, and that's where you want to live. Because my goal was to live in West Chase. And if you're not a Houston native, West Chase is more the business district of Houston. It's kind of in the middle of everything of the city, which I really, really like. Then if you want to go suburban or more uptown, or more Clancy, that's like where you have Sugarland, Pearland, I believe, and I think Spring. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. Like, I'm learning. I really am. I'm learning the city. But anywho, so she was like, check them out. So I said, okay, fine, but I was actually on my way to another place called Gramercy Park. Gramercy Park, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, it was closed. and they were out for lunch. So I was like, well, I can't go to Gramercy Park, so I guess I'll check out this Wood Lake place. And quite frankly, it was not on my to-do list. I was actually about to go to my friend's house that I was staying with and just relax and cry into a pillow and be like, fuck it, I'm going back home to St. Louis. I'm not gonna find a place to live. It's hopeless, blah blah blah. So I go to Wood Lake, go to the Wood Lake district. I go to the townhomes, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me look around. And I meet Claudia. And she gives me a tour. Really nice neighborhood, at least to me. Really nice neighborhood. It felt right. And she's like, well, let's give you a tour. Let's show you one of our homes. So I'm like, okay, I'll go. So I go into it, and I'm like, this is cute. And I'm a firm believer, especially now that I'm doing a lot of things on my own. I'm really learning to listen to my inner voice more. Contrary to popular belief, because people think, well, you're a psychic, shouldn't you? No, not really. I'm human just like you. I doubt and make mistakes every single day. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. So I step into it, I look around, beautiful apartment home, just enough space, and I'm like, this is kind of cute. I go into the bedroom, and I'm like, the bedroom and the bathroom are connected. Where I live now, let me give you kind of a little backstory. Where I live now, I live in a townhome. So I live in a three-story townhome. So all the bedrooms and bathrooms are upstairs. The kitchen and the dining area is down. So just imagine I'm walking up maybe 2, 3 flights of stairs just to use the bathroom. Okay? Which I'll be honest, has kept me in shape. For real. That's kept me in great shape actually. But this one was completely flat. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of cute. And I go back into the bedroom, taking pictures, which you're gonna see. You're gonna see pictures of my new home. And I'm taking pictures, and I'm like, And the voice in me is like, I think this is it. And I was like, you know what? I think so. Because my goal was, I said, I'm determined. I have to find a place by the time I leave to go around. And and more on that in a minute. So I'm like, okay, I gotta find it. So I picked this place, and I loved it. And they were like, well, actually, we want you here. And this is when I met Claudia first, and then I met Erica. Really sweet girls. And they were like, no, we want you here. We think you would be an asset to our community. And as you can see, also side note, while there, I got my haircut. I got my haircut and I got my nails done. But anyway, that's beside the point. But got all that done, and I'm like, okay, we'll see. So I go, and I said, but before I decide on this, let me go and look at another apartment home, which was actually in the Wood Lake area. So I said, okay, let me go look. Now, this apartment home, I didn't take pictures of this one, but this apartment home was nice. But once again, I'm Houston. I'm gonna need y'all to really get on the ball. I know that a lot of the apartments are older in Texas, or not in Texas, but in Houston, so I understand it. But come on, people, like really get with the program. Enough with the laundromats and the wash series. Okay, I'm just saying. So, so this one was nice. Like this one was 800 square feet. It was 800 a month. It had a fireplace, had breakfast nook. It was cute. It was really cute. But it just missed that one component, and that was a washer and dryer. Had it had that, I probably would have taken it because I would have been like, this is perfect. It's more than enough space for me, for little old me. And it was in a pretty neighborhood. I mean, really pretty. And I'm like, okay, I can rock with this. But when it didn't have that, and the woman, she was so sweet. Her name was Jocelyn. She was so nice. She said, well, we have a woman that actually will do your laundry for you. She'll come to you and she'll deliver your laundry. And I'm like, that's cute. But then I'm like, I don't want nobody playing with my panties. I'm just saying, I don't want nobody playing with my lacy garments, okay? Except for, somebody, you know, somebody for the night. But anyway, so I was like, no, that ain't gonna work for me. And plus, from an economical standpoint, I'm like, I'm gonna lose money because I'm spending more money. I'm giving more money to her. And I'm like, no, this doesn't fit. It doesn't feel right. And if anybody has been apartment or house hunting, this is taxing. It's very taxing. It's very stressful. It's not fun by any means, and I did it all myself. I did have a realtor. Shout out to Eric Andre. But the day I came into Houston, he was like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You don't need me to find your place to live. And I will admit, at first I was shocked because I was like, "What you mean? That's why I wanted your services because I know that you can help." He was like, "No, I think you can do it yourself." And this last trip to Houston really did prove that for me because I was like, I really can do this. I can get something on my own. Not saying that I didn't know it before, but well, no, I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't know it. I didn't know that I could have my own and do everything myself and make the wheels turn. But because you have to understand, I've gotten used to living with people. I've gotten used to living in a space where it's me and two other people. I've gotten used to living with, my parents. I went from living with my parents, excuse me, to living with my best friends. My and having that family dynamic to I'm living completely, it's just completely me. And if anybody who has ever done this before knows, that can be pretty daunting. That's a daunting task because there are things about yourself that you don't know. There are things about the world that you don't know. It's a whole nother realm of growth, of living, of responsibility, of all of that. And when I purchased this apartment, I was like, okay, let me just, let me see. So, I go and I look at the apartment, fell in love with it. I thought it was beautiful. Hardwood floors, hardwood and carpet, which I love because that's a requirement. I like my living room to be like either vinyl or hardwood floors, and then my bathroom and bedroom to be carpet because that it kind of distinguishes what this is for the public, this is for me. Just enough space, 670 square feet, which is perfect for me because I don't need a lot of stuff, and luckily for me, I don't have a lot of stuff. Um, Affordable rent, like really affordable. Actually, saved me more money than I thought, and in a great neighborhood in the middle of everything, which I love. Because I noticed that the hub in Houston, at least from what I've seen, and please correct me if I'm wrong, please, fellow Houstonians, um, you know, Westheimer, anything around the Westheimer Road or, oh, what's the other street that I know of? Westheimer and, oh Lord, I can't even think of the name of it, Lord. I can't, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, Houston's still a new animal to me. But anywho, so great location, great people. I met the courtesy officers while I was down there, Officer Freeman. Surveillance cameras all over the place. Even though I'm gonna get me an alarm anyway. Um, let's see, fitness center, wash and dryer in the kitchen, which I love. I'm so happy about that. Fitness center, wash and dryer in the kitchen. Nice kitchen actually. It's cute because the kitchen's kind of you'll see in the pictures. But anyway, um, really nice. And I said, okay, excuse me. I said, okay, I'll go ahead and take it. I'm sorry. I come on this thing and I'm burping all the time. Anyway, so I'm like, I'll go ahead and take it. So the next day, I go ahead and I go and get out, do all my financial stuff, fill out the paperwork. And the woman was like, and I said, well, what if I don't get it? Because I was worried about credit. And she said, well, even if you had bad credit, we will work to get you in here. So here's where Atlanta comes into play. So it sounds like I'm probably like speeding through this, but anyway. So I'm on my way to go to Atlanta because I have business in Atlanta. I go to Atlanta every 6 months. And I once again was working for Phoenix and Dragon. Shout out to Phoenix and Dragon Bookstore. And so I was like, okay. And everyone that came to see me in Phoenix and Dragon, it was wonderful, by the way. Thank you all so much. You guys were super duper sweet. So anywho, so I'm on pins and needles because I'm like, well, I haven't heard from this apartment complex. I'm like, are they gonna call me? Did I get approved? Did I not get it? Because I'm trying to prepare myself just in case I didn't get it. So something's like, well, why don't you just call them? So I call them, and I'm like, yeah. So did I get it or not? And they're like, oh, we've been meaning to call you. Yeah, you got it. You completely got it. You're completely approved. When I tell you that I cried, and it makes me want to cry now. When I tell you that I cried, like real tears, I was in my wheelchair on the runway, and I'm boohooing because I'm like, I did it, I did it. You know what I mean? Like I saw something I wanted, and I went after it, and I didn't get in my own way. Because one thing about me that people need to understand is that I'm one of those people. If I want something, I will do it. But I'm also one of those people that I will procrastinate and I will talk myself out of it and I will not do it. I will change my mind. But something about Houston, I just was like, nope, I can't go back on this. I can't put my tail in between my legs and run home. Even though I will admit there were moments and times where I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure with me relocating there and me being there completely by myself, even though I have friends, I'm going to feel like that. There are going to be moments, especially my first 6 months, where I'll be like, what the fuck am I doing here? But the idea of me just doing it on my own was such a sense of accomplishment and even a sense of power. I'm not going to lie for me that I was like, wow, I can't believe I did it. Um, but I got approved. I got my apartment. So I'll be moving out April 25th, as I said earlier in the video. And I'm so looking forward to it. I'm now actually trying to spend time with all my friends that are here in the St. Louis area so that way before I move, I can, say goodbye with, no, not bad blood, but no, like, well, you didn't come visit me or you didn't come see me kind of vibes. Um, but I can't tell you how happy I am. I'm in such a great place. I feel so blessed and so fortunate. I didn't mean to share this with y'all for a minute, but I've just been so busy. Now, but things are going really well. Now, on to Atlanta. Atlanta and me, we have a sort of history. We really do. I'm not gonna lie. At one point, and this is so typical of so many black folks, there was even a meme going around where it says black people think that moving to Atlanta or Texas will solve their problems. So anywho, so I go to Atlanta for work. I've been going to Atlanta for work. This will be my third time, I think. And love the store. I'm normally in Sandy Springs. I'm never in the city. Like I never venture out into the city. You will never catch me in the city of Atlanta because if I'm working in Sandy Springs, why do I need to go out to the city? Excuse me. Anywho, so I go to Atlanta, do my work. Work was fantastic. I was busy as all get out. So Friday night, I had a workshop. That was Friday night. And the workshop went really well. Then Saturday, I had readings. I was booked all day. Then Sunday, I had readings again where I was booked all day. But it was so nice. And the people, the staff, the people at Phoenix and Dragon are always sweet. They're always kind. There's never a bad moment. Like I've never had a not good time. And I'm not gonna mention his name, but someone very special came to see me, and it was really nice. And we bonded. It was really cool. Like we became closer friends, and I got to know him better. And we hung out. We had dinner. It was really nice. Because the one thing, and I'm gonna get a little personal. Well, like I'm not already. The one thing that I'm really realizing about life and people and relationships of every kind is that everything is a process. Everything is a flow. Everything has an energy. You can't rush something that's not. You can't twist the arm of something that's of someone or something that's not ready to be twisted. You have to allow things to take their time. You have to trust the process and really know that everything's going to work itself out. And that's what this friend is. That's what he's taught me. That's what he's teaching me. Um, and it's nice. It's cool where it is. Like there's no expectation. There's no. I mean, even though we flirt like crazy, but there's no, anything like that. And also, I'm learning that it's okay to be single. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to say no. It's okay to even have your fun because, I know I've made a lot of videos. I know last year I made a lot of videos about sex and things like that. And if you want to, you can go back and watch them. But about sex and dating in particular. But now my view has changed because at one point I really wanted to get married. I thought by 36 that I would be married, that I would have kids, that I would have the white picket fence and, the quote unquote good life. And I'm realizing now as I'm getting older, I'm like, I really don't, I want that, but I don't want it right now. And it's like I was telling my friend, if I were married today, I'd be divorced because I'm so focused and driven when it comes to my career and what I do want for me that not that it would be impossible for a person to fit because it wouldn't be, but the man would have to be someone that understood, okay, you got dreams and goals that you want to pursue, and so do I. So how can we work together to make them work? You see? So that's where I'm at now. And I'm realizing like it's okay to have fun. It's okay to be single and mingle, okay, as they say. That doesn't mean you need to be a hoe. It just means you can still be independent, you can be free, you can be sexual, you can be all those things and still have standards. You can do both. So that's one thing that I'm learning for myself. And I'm still in therapy. Therapy is going really well for me. I'm really, really happy. I've since discovered, and this is really long, but forgive me, y'all, but I've since discovered that I am codependent. And I say that with pride. Codependents unite. Anyway, so, but, I've discovered that. And through me learning about that and how to change the behavior pattern, my whole world has changed. The way I view myself, the way I look at my body, the way I view others, the way I view my friends. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. The way I view spirituality has shifted a lot. That I'm never too old to learn. I honestly feel as if I'm going through kind of a rebirth in a sense. I'm learning to listen to my voice, my inner voice. My inner voice has never been wrong. And this is from someone who does not do that very often. But it's been a great help. I'm learning the importance of meditation, prayer, of offerings, things like that. So life so far is and has been very good. My friends, my my brothers, they've been really supportive. Now, I will say this. In the beginning, they were sad about it. They were perturbed. I'm not gonna lie. But I understand it. If you've been around somebody for 10 years plus, and then they say to you, hey, I want to move out, and though we are a unit, we are a family of choice, I want to live on my own. That's a lot to take. So I understand it now. I didn't get it then, but I understand it now. And I really love them. I will miss them. I will miss certain people in St. Louis. Will I miss the city? I'm gonna be real. No. But I also know it's time. It's time to move forward and move on and discover more about myself. I'm becoming more in touch with my sexuality, more my femininity, which I love. And I'm no longer ashamed of it. You know what I mean? I'm realizing it's okay. I'm kind of going through my Janet phase. And if you know any, if there's some Janet Jackson fans out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going through that, and I'm learning that it's not sexuality. Is not just about, and even femininity. Femininity is not just about clothes and makeup and things like that. Those are aspects, but it's about how you feel about yourself. It's the way you walk. It's the way you talk. It's the way it's the perfume you choose, or the fragrance you choose to wear, whether it be perfume or cologne. Same thing with sexuality. It's not about just who you sleep with. It's it's a state of mind. It's a state of being. It's you being open, even if it's just with yourself about what you like and what you don't like. Um, just everything, and not being ashamed of who you are, because those are all important aspects of self. So this has been an amazing journey, and I really look forward to it continuing. And I'm so grateful that all of you are here with me. And I know this video is long, it's like almost 30 minutes, but I just wanted to come on and share that with you. As I said before about my health, I am absolutely fine. Knock on some wood. I'm absolutely fine. I actually feel better than I have in years. But I also can tell like I'm getting older. I can just certain things I'm learning to embrace. And it feels at times it does feel weird, but at the same time it feels good. So that's really all I had to say. I just wanted to come on here and share that with all of y'all. So um if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Please comment. If you are a fellow Houstonian, comment below. Tell me some things that I'm missing. Like, give me some restaurants. Give me some places to go. Even though, excuse me, give me some businesses that I should check out that are locally owned. Let me know because I want to make the most out of this. I really do. And hell, even if you are Houstonian and you just want to be my friend, hit a brother up in the comments section, honey. I will so like link. So I have no problem with that. And until next time, it's me, it's I, the fabulous Leo Brown, and I will talk to all of you soon. Okay? Bye bye.